Hello everybody, this is Slam Tilts, and I've just put together this gameplay video which I'm about to show you, which is me playing my version of Jaws, a game that was first designed and created by Rom. This is the Ultimate Pro version 1.05, which I've just updated. On the 4th of July I released version 1.4, but then almost immediately after I uploaded it I found a whole bunch of new problems which I had to fix. So currently just testing it, and then I'll release it probably today or tomorrow. So I thought it'd be fun if I just have a quick game myself to explain some of the rules and just to sort of entertain you with my crappy pinball skills. So let's go. Okay, let's get this game started. Rather annoyingly, I've just recorded 20 minutes of me playing the game, having the best game of my life, and I didn't press record on the video. So I've got to do this all over again, and I'm going to play crap now, guaranteed. Anyway, here we go, start the game.
Chief?
So the game will start with a skill shot. The skill shot is the three targets which are flashing at the top there, and I don't think I've got enough time to hit them, but let's see. No. Gotta do it pretty quick. Now, the idea of the game is to start all three multiples and score a super jackpot in all three multiples to light the inserts. So, let's see if I can do that.
Cooper, keep an eye on the barrels.
So let's see if I can get the Orca ramp. Nudge transfer. So that's what I'm going for. I'm going for the Orca ramp. Let's see if I hit this time. Yeah.
Keep it steady now. I got something very big.
So to light the lock at the Orca ramp, you have to make the right orbit shot. Let's see if I can do it again. Nudge transfer. Quite work. Let's do nudge transfer again.
You see a shark, Hooper? Swallow.
And again. There we go. There you go. So right orbit lights the Orca ramp for the second lock.
Stop playing with yourself, Hooper.
There we go.
Slow ahead, if you please. Aye, aye, sir.
So I've set that up. Now I'm going to go for the barrel lock, which is the left orbit. So set that up. So let's get the ball over here. Let's go for the orbit shot. Here we go.
Keep a hand, will you? Right.
Seems to be going quite well so far. So the center targets there in the middle, they actually activate the Jaws lock. There's one flashing in the middle, so I'm going to hit that.
There's too many captains on this island.
And I lost the ball. As you can see, the lock is lit now for Jaws himself. Now the Jaws multi-ball is the hardest one to start, because it requires hitting those three targets, then hitting the lock, and then hitting Jaws. And it's quite a tough shot, it's quite tight, so I've got two locks available now, so if I don't hit one, I'll probably hit the other.
Hang on now, we're going round.
So that's three balls locked. Next shot to the ramp starts Orca multi-ball, but I'll try and get the Jaws lock. Ooh. It's a son of a bitch, let me tell you that. No, doesn't matter. Like I said, Orca multi-ball.
I'm coming around again.
I actually did make that shot a little bit wider than it was on the original ROM version. Okay, so this is a 4-ball multi-ball. Now, let me just see if I can get control of the balls. Nope. Jesus H. Christ, you're not kidding. So what happens during the 4-ball multi-ball there is that you have to continuously hit the Orca ramp to speed up the Orca, which will then light the super jackpot. Now what happens is Jaws will open his mouth during that multi-ball, and if you hit Jaws during the multi-ball, he will swallow your balls. So it's a third drain in the game, or second drain in the game. So it's a hazard. And he'll do that for Orca multi-ball, and he'll do that for barrel multi-ball. And during his own multi-ball, he keeps his gob shut until he's open for the super jackpot. So what I wanted to do when I created this this version of the game is I wanted to add personality to Jaws. I basically wanted to make him a bastard, you know. So when you actually kill him at the end of the game, you really, really feel good about it, you know. So now I've got a lock lit at the barrel. I've also got shark cage lit as well. Let's see if I can get that bastard Jaws lock. Very tough shot. One more go. No! You know, I was nailing this in the previous video that I didn't record.
You got it.
I've got a combo. Let's go for the shark attack. The shark cage attack is quite exciting, so let's get that going. Okay, so on the table we've got the lock lit for jaws on the right, and we've got the lock lit on the left for the barrel, and we've also got shark cage. So let's get that going.
Anti-shark cage.
You go inside the cage. Cage goes in the water. You go in the water. Sharks in the water.
Okay, so now we've got to wait for jaws to attack. And here he comes. So the first attack is very easy. Shot to 3 targets. Now the best strategy here is to hold the ball on the flipper and wait for his next attack. It's the orbits. Now we wait again for the next attack. You don't know where he's going to come from, so you don't know which flipper to have it onto. So I was on the wrong flipper there, so I've got to get across to the next flipper. Make the shot. Got him. Now I'm extremely nervous and I'm sweating. But that's the idea of the game, make it exciting. Wait for the next attack. And it's Jaws himself. Oh, missed him. Let's get him this time. Yes! Now that wins an extra ball. Now the game starts with 3 balls, so winning an extra ball in the game is a big deal because you're gonna need them all. This is a very tough game. So I've still got to hit that lock on the right side. Oh. It's tough. I think the best option is to activate the harpoon launcher and then fire it from the harpoon. Sometimes I can nail it all day long, and when I'm recording, I can't hit it. And that was the voice of director Steven Spielberg there. Bit of inside information for you. So we've got Orca multi-ball. I'm not going to play the whole game because it would take forever and be the most boring video ever. So I'm just going to play until I've finished all my balls. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit. So this is me skipping ahead.
If he is a rogue, we've got a good chance of spotting him between Cape Scott and South Beach.
Now I've activated all 3 multiples. Now we're in the hunt for Jaws.
Anything? Thought I saw a shadow, over.
That's the first one. So you lock 3 balls. Come on.
That's it. I'm not going to waste my time arguing with a man who's lining up to be a hot lunch.
Well, that's what this game is like. You know, you can have the most amazing game and feel good about it yourself, or you can just have a shit game like
We have
that.
caught and killed a large predator that supposedly injured some bathers.
My boy is dead now. There's nothing you can do about it.
I'm not talking about day sailor. I'm talking about working for a living. I'm talking about sharking.
Alright. So I didn't do very well at all. There's so much more to explore in the game. But the game is a hell of a lot of fun, and it's completely different every time you play it. You don't know what the hell's going to happen. Just an absolute joy to work on this. It's like a dream theme for most people. I think in the real world they're just desperate for this game. I don't think it'll ever be made. I don't think anybody can afford the license, but if they do go for the license, they probably won't get John Williams' score, so it won't have the personality. So really, Virtual Pinball is the only place you're going to play the absolute best Jaws pinball game that you could possibly ever, you know, the game that you all want, the game with all the movie clips, with all the modes, with the music, with all the actors. It's all here in this one amazing game, and I hope you enjoy it. Version 1.05 about to be released on my website. Go and get it.